Hello, pre-notification gang. Thanks to the resub Windar. So you heard? That's such an understatement. For the last like I don't know, 4 days, chat has been constantly like asking about this EDP shit, which I didn't even know about. Apparently, there's been like a whole big thing about it on like Instagram and shit, but the video just released last night with everything, so I figured we'll watch it together. And we can go over the whole thing together. Thanks to Prime Leo and the resub Twisbit, Krusty Woo, and the Tier 1 Holy Priest, and the Tier 1 Predix, and the resub Yoshi. I'm sorry to hear that, Erotic. I hope it's alright. Hope it's not too bad. And thanks to the Bits Pillow guy. There's a Tier 1 Abu Sad and the Tier 1 Gabe God of Games. And the resub Shu. Bin Shu. And the Prime Debuli. And the Bits Holdover. And they gave you the 10 gift subs, Jared. God damn. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jared. Thanks to the resub James Piss Baby, Just John Doe, John D. And the Tier 1 Aftershots and Tier 1 Kronkikal. And the Prime Incursio. Thanks to the Bits Madara. Well, I'll give a whole overview of the situation, and then we can watch the EDP shit. Well, here, I'll at least pull it up right now. Oops. This is apparently some huge shit. I haven't seen anything on it yet, so I'm coming in totally fresh. Thanks to the resub Dregengard, Bahali Bills, Necrosidex, and the Tier 1 Vein, Tier 1 Toothpick, and the resub Juice, Jiggle My Puff, Lucy Lilypad, and the 5 gift subs Gabe God of Games. Thank you. Really appreciate the generosity. Thanks to the gift sub Furry, Sparrow, and the Prime Felty Pear and Coyote, and the resub Cashews. I've heard it's really bad. So yeah, the general gist of it, EDP445, a huge YouTuber, very popular YouTuber. I personally wasn't super familiar with his work. I'd always heard his name though. Stands for Eat the Pussy 445. I guess the 445 now means how many years he'll spend in jail after this shit, because apparently it's fucking rough. It's apparently really bad. He was caught trying to have sex with a 13-year-old from people, like, he got Chris Hansen. But this story has so many moving parts, because today on Twitter, the team that caught him is apparently headed by a guy who's extremely racist and has had a lot of fucked up shit come forward. So the heroes are also villains. Like, they did something good, but they are also bad. I was seeing some clips of the guy dropping like hard R slurs, like N-word, anti-Semitic shit. Like, the guy does seem unhinged. They blasted EDP. Them being assholes doesn't discredit what they did to get EDP, but damn, it was rough. Like, this whole story is weird. Thanks to the Prime Paladin, Shred Guy, Celestial Kaiser, and the resub Eli, and the 5 gift subs Grizzly Games, the Tier 1 Bubblegum Knives, and the prime Gabe, Blip, Potato, and the resub Marcus, whitelisted, Wadog, Nick Pat, and the tier 1 Mr. Toasty Tim. Thank you for the 25, TBR. Yep, I'm going to give everyone a chance to trickle in, because I haven't seen any of this. All I've seen, actually, are the clips of the poacher predators, I think they call themselves. Or the predator poachers. I've only seen the clips of him that have surfaced all over Twitter. So I actually haven't seen the EDP shit. Thanks to the resub, Various, Lord Fappington, Michigan Meme Head, iTunes, Team Swats, Nath, Saiyan, Pickles, Pat Lol, Decibel, and the prime Duff and Nero. And thank you for the 5 gift subs again, Jared. Thank you, man. Really appreciate the generosity. Thanks to the gift sub, Boats and Beans, and the prime Rat. Yeah, I do remember, like, shit, it had to have been a year ago. A lot of people were accusing EDP of being like a pedophile and shit, but then everyone came and said, no, this is baseless accusations, there's nothing real, EDP is still a saint, and shit like that, and then this all comes out. It's crazy. This whole story has been wild. I haven't watched any of this, but I do remember all those rumors. Thanks to resub, Sadrin, Atumbra, Rasta, Awake, Zimmer, Sickness for Thickness 7, Temple, Luigi, and the tier 1 Stereotypical Lol. And the prime Renegade. Thanks to the gift sub, Castro, Pug Life, and the 5 Avery, and the tier 1 Dmart, tier 1 Natsuki, Subaru, resub Stoked, Jack, Natsuki, Chaz, and Sober. Really appreciate the generosity, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so this is a huge thing. This is the channel, I think. Yeah. So this came out a day ago, which was to hype this up. I think this is only reading text messages, and this is when he actually showed up. But this is the guy that this is the only thing I've seen. This guy has a fucked up past. Like, even on this channel, apparently some videos that are still up from streams where he'd call BLM and drop the N-word to them or something. Like, he'd call organizations supporting BLM and just start dropping the N-word or some shit. Like, this guy is not a good guy. This isn't the kind of guy you would ever root for from everything I've seen that came out on this guy. But his little team caught EDP, who was also a very bad guy. Thanks to the resub, Braden, Empire, and the tier 1 Duder, and prime God, Skid, Gonk, Echo, Edel, Gruber, and the resub, Crow, Howl, and Jaffa. And the 5 gift subs, Pecker. Thank you. So I think we start here, and then we go to this.
Hello. I'm going to wait for everyone to get in here.
Oh, wait, this is just going to be the whole...
about EDP and all of that, so... Oh, wow, you guys are already here. Hello. Are you guys waiting in the channel? Hi. Yeah, we're gonna wait a few minutes for more people.
Okay, so since so many people have already studied this drama, like, cover to cover, where do I start? I don't really want to watch just a full 2-hour stream. Is there, like, a breakdown of all of the important elements of the text? Watch the other one? This one? Okay. Thanks to the resub, Equinox, Nay, Moltov, and the prime Duff, Oiled, and the resub, Castro. Thanks to the 10 gift subs, J Swizz. Really appreciate it.
What's up, guys? I know a lot of y'all are probably new to this channel, so I need everybody to go subscribe real quick. We do videos.
Still never looked into that
like
Wiener Man.
Documentaries like this all the time on people. We travel the country doing this, catching people like EDP. So everybody go subscribe right now. Go subscribe. And if you want to see the full chat messages...
I'm sorry to interrupt again. Another thing, the reason this video took so long for them to put out is because he wanted to wait for it to get full monetization. So that's why he kept hyping it up, and the reason why he kept pushing it back, because it wouldn't get full ads on it. So this guy's kind of a real piece of shit, if I'm being honest. Like, he does a good thing in the worst possible way.
Join our website in the pinned comment. But everybody go subscribe right now. Turn on the notification bell. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.
Thanks to Tier 1 BMX.
1,500 miles away from home just to get this dude. So everybody go subscribe. Anyway, enjoy the video.
What's up, guys? So these are our chat messages to him. We initially did reach out first because he's been exposed to this before.
Katie,
so
Diet Coke.
I guess you could say we're kind of testing the waters. But as you can see right here, he proceeds to double text, initiating conversation, and show interest.
Who starts a conversation like that?
Year old. So
what?
You know, as you see right here, there's a little bit of talk.
Oh, whoa.
Show interest.
I want to read these.
Said 13-year-old. So.
Oh man, he's packing some fucking heat in there.
You know, as you see right here, there's a little bit of talk.
It's a Tier 1 Victa and a Tier 1 574.
And here we tell him that we're a little bit of talk.
Dropped a mean ass shit. Man, they say fucking chivalry is dead. This guy is suave. Now that is how you flirt. That's a good line for Tinder, I'd say. If you guys need any help on like your game, take notes from EDP. Dropped a mean ass shit. And then send an audio message.
And here we...
I'm gonna have to keep pausing on these because I feel like they're just gonna blast through these text messages. Oh, they're blanking things out. That is a... That makes up you and about 99.9 bunch of 9% of my pussy getting. Do I have to go to the other ones in order to... He sent a picture of his shit? No fucking... Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to keep going back and forth. This is gonna be like an MLA formatted fucking research paper here with citations. For these text messages, if I want to see them uncensored, do I have to go to this stream?
For more people to...
So do I have to like cross-reference the uncensored versions with the stream here? Thanks to the resub Renegade, Jacko, Effers, Thick, Slapper, Glues, Madrewski, Dinkleberry, and the Tier 1 Mysterious Maid. The resub Echo. Okay, let me check. I can't show a picture of literal shit on Twitch, but I need to confirm whether or not he sent a shit pic. That's very bold. Okay, let's see. So it was after he showed the guns. Just ordered some pizza. Oh, here, I can show these. I can't show up to the shit pic on Twitch. Okay, I'll just read them. Just ordered some pizza, about to fuck this shit up. Pizza sounds good. Hell yeah, I'm about to annihilate that shit. Okay. I mean, this guy's really cooking. Oh, wrong one.
Yo.
Oh! He sent a picture of his shit! Dropped a mean ass shit, and it's a full loaf. This man, he's sending shit pics. And that is not a healthy shit. That's very runny. There's no solid foundation of the stool. That is alarming, considering he just annihilated a pepperoni chicken pizza. What? Like, what the fuck? Thanks to the Prime Pickle, Tux, Stevia, Knight, and Skog. And Sauce. Yeah, I know, Fluster. Pretty wild. Thanks to the resub McKenna and Danny. And Broop and Spartan. He also sent his dick. Yeah, but that's not nearly as cool as a shit pic. EDP was breaking new grounds. They were only just starting to talk. It had been 2 days, I think. And then he hits her with, drop a mean ass shit, and then sends a picture of his toilet bowl with poopy in it. Like, save some pussy for the rest of us, man. Jesus Christ. Unreal. This guy's got game. Alright, back to this one.
In the phone conversations. And yeah, so this is one of the times that he video called with us. And as you can see right here, the profile that we used
1 and resub Mystic.
does just say 13 right there. And he also admits it in the video that it says 13. He knew it was a 13-year-old. And this is more of him video chatting us. And also...
everything's all fucking censored.
These are some of his messages.
Okay, hold on. Now I have to cross-reference with the other video. He sends a lot of audio messages. Okay, so here's the I'm 14. Man, this guy really sends a ton of audio messages. Thanks to the Prime Homie Brick and watching streams. Yeah, I'd show the other video, but I'm worried of how many pictures of shit he might have sent. I don't want to risk it on Twitch. Yeah, no, I have it opened. Thanks to the sub Julian and the resub Isaac. Unsafe. 570 and sample. There's so many here. Okay, so they moved from Instagram DMs to text. Like, what the fuck is this? Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Good, just having lunch. What did you eat? Tacos. That's cool, what are you doing? Just got done beating my shit. Now watching YouTube. Oh yeah, I just had some tacos. Also just beat the fuck out of my cock. What are you doing? Thanks to the tier 1 Hentai Daddy and resub, Lawsuit Lover, yeah, Alex, Gazer, and the gift sub Findy and sample. Like, I'm still not even to this point. There's like a million messages here. Here, I can... To the people that have already watched all 2 hours of this, does he only send one shit pic? One shitty pic? Or is there more I need to be concerned about? Because I'd like to show some of these. These are pretty wild. Are you saying yes, he sends more? Or only one? Okay, you're positive. Yeah, he sent a picture of his actual unedited shit. He didn't even put like a cute little emoji over it, so I'm a little concerned to show it. Okay. Then we'll run it. I think we're right here. How is this possible? I just went to a random point in here. How's the bathroom trip going? Going great. I'm fucking this bitch up. What the fuck? Are you sure he only sends one shit pic? Like, it seems like that's all they talked about was him shitting. I went a little too far. I skipped ahead in the lore. I was at 14 minutes, not 20. But I accidentally spoiled chapter 2 here, it seems. I'm right here. So we need to catch up to these messages. Thanks to the resub Simon in the tier 1, Stalin and resub Monaco and Prime Plane, Burke in the tier 1 username Flux and resub Burrito, Surreal, and Dak. No, like I said, I was pretty unfamiliar with EDP's work. The only time I ever really heard his name was during like the rumors and during streams when people would keep saying to watch EDP. So it's not like I really knew the guy. I wasn't like heartbroken to learn any of this. I just don't really know his content super well. But I know a lot of people did, so that's pretty rough. Okay, well that's good then, Stoke. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep catching up and cross-referencing because I don't really want to watch the censored one. I want to get all the context. Just watching some videos about airplanes. It's not terrible. Thanks to the Prime, handsome Edward and Commander in the tier 1 are we? I like this part. Relax, I'm not a weirdo or anything. When literally 5 days ago he sent a picture of his actual shit in a toilet. Not weird. No. We're doing both videos. The only reason I'm going back and forth is because these are censored and I want to understand how we got here. Plus, I also love this shit. I love these kind of things. These chat logs where it's really fucking goofy. You guys remember that streamer? Forgot his name, but there was a streamer that threatened to kill himself if girls didn't send him nudes. And then all of those messages leaked. And he would like cosplay as if he was falling off of his keyboard, typing her spittle, stuff like that. Now, he doesn't show his dick in any of these, right? Thanks to the resub, Hato Bro, Jackson, Cole, and Winter Soldier. The shit pick was the only toss moment. Oh yeah, Good Nudes Greg. Good Games Greg. We called him Good Nudes Greg. Yeah, that was his name. Okay, so we're good then. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Beard Games, and the resub Nova. Appreciate it. Man, this guy keeps dropping the F slur pretty hard. Like, constantly. He seems very angry. Oh, he seems bothered that she's 13, but then, for some reason, continues to talk. Thanks to the resub, Small, Obama, and the Prime, Griffin, and Mom. Video chatting seems to be pretty common. Alright, so we caught up. How's the bathroom trip going? Great. Going great. I'm fucking this bitch up. Okay. How many messages were sent before we get to this point? Holy shit. Jesus Christ. How much longer? He really likes guns. Thanks to tier 1 Frost Altered and tier 1 Never Guess Me. And the 2 gift subs Are We and resub Amazing Ogre and Plague. Jesus Christ! Was that a flashlight? No, I don't think so. He hasn't sent a pic in a while. Oh, is there a flashlight pic coming up? Oh, he sends a flashlight? Okay, when? Can you tell me, like, approximately when? Hey, well, appreciate it, Beard. Welcome, man. Thanks, Uprising, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's censored? Oh, okay, then we should be fine. Oh, okay, here we go. So he has, like, a realization here. Not enough to go to jail over. Okay, okay. So how does he continue to, like, fall for this, then? Man, there's a lot that builds up to this fucking screenshot. We're not even 2 minutes into this video in the fucking texts. Thanks to the Prime, Modo, and resub, Krilly. So he blocked her at some point, I guess. I was eating a corn dog today and the bitch burned the roof of my mouth. I spit that shit out so fast. Alright. That's one way to do it. Thanks to the resub Trainwreck, Ranak, and Lucky Strike and the Prime Chaos. How much? Okay, so how much further until I'm finally caught up to the text messages in the video? Thanks to the resub CMD. That's pretty wild, Pillows. Does anyone know? I mean, most of you guys have fucking seen this, it seems, so how much longer until... A long way to go? Jesus, okay. Just a little PSA, don't take pictures like this. These kind of pics just never really work. It's just kind of a weird pic. Make sure you get some good flattering angles. You don't need to put like a ton of thought into it, but just enough to know where it doesn't look like you're crawling under someone's bed. Where are you ticklish? On my back and stomach. If you ever want something from me, and you want it, the easiest way would be to tickle me. Okay. I hope you don't tickle me, that's my weakness. If EDP was a boss battle, tickling would be his weak spot. That'd be your DPS phase. Oh, here we go. Now it seems to be getting pretty wild. Thanks to Prime, Frosty, Adam, Chaos, Jadex, Skooma, and the resub Easton, Filth, and Aggie, and the gifts of Custers. Oh, here we go. The only way to truly make me is come over here and literally out your hand over my mouth to make me stop talking. Either that or tickle me. Big into tickling. One of these days, I'm gonna surprise you, put my hands over your eyes and be like, guess who? That's like the worst surprise ever. That'd be like the last way I'd want to be introduced to somebody. That's some creepy shit. Oh, here we go. What was that secret? The secret was that I can't wait to be able to kiss you and give you a quick nibble. I don't... What, like bite on her ear or something? Oh, hey, I guessed it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ooh. Thanks to give some slump. Custer in the Prime Alice. Alright. So have we caught up to the actual video here? No. Holy shit. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, this is so fucking weird. Want your first kiss to be enjoyable. Ugh. This really does remind me of To Catch a Predator, like the chat logs that they'd show. Ugh. Thanks to the resub Juicebox and Brother and Migs and Mike. Oh, here we go. We caught up. We caught up. Alright. Alright. So he was like super into nibbling on her ear and being tickled and shit. Started talking about sex, and then here he had a realization like, that's fucking illegal and wrong and bad. And now we're caught up. No, we're not. Oh my god, this is still not it. Oh wait, no, I went past it.
I'm just going to be quiet while y'all read these. These are to who he knows is a 13-year-old.
Okay, here we go.
And as you can see, he even says it right there that he knows the age and all that.
This is just like in To Catch a Predator, holy fuck. Where like they recognize all the problems with it and then still do it. Holy shit. Thanks to the resub Blugumi and Lamb and the Prime Karmic.
So
why are they all... What is he even censoring here? Ugh. Like the prince from Cinderella or Shoe White.
and again, if y'all want to just...
Okay. So this is censored. What did he say? Did he start talking about his fucking butthole and shit again? Cute little fingers. She's eating a carrot, and he goes, cute little fingers. That's so weird. Ugh. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Drivo. And the tier 1 Drivo. Thank you, man. Thanks to the tier 1 Junon. Ugh. Did I skip it? No. Alright, where is this? I don't want to keep scrolling through these. I want to just get to here and see what he actually said. Oh, how did this... Okay, what? How did this happen? Literally, like 5 sentence... Or, not 5, like 10 messages ago, he's like, this is bad! Can't do it, we can be friends. Cute fingers, by the way. So you want to have sex? I can go easy, of course. Wait. Nah, EDP doesn't go easy, he goes ultra nightmare mode. There's no slowing down there. Man's just a fucking machine. How are we still not caught up? Thanks to the Prime Threshold, CIA, and the resub Tony, MW, Cheez-Its, and the gift sub Never Guess Me. Do you know what oral is? You there? I hope I didn't scare you. Okay. Bit of a cliffhanger. Isn't oral like mouth? Jesus Christ. I honestly enjoy doing what my YouTube name says. Eating the pussy. Yeah. Munching down on those beef curtains, baby! Yeah, there you go, EDP. What's the 445? Just a random number I chose, nothing to the meaning. Definitely has meaning now. I think the 445 absolutely has meaning. The amount of years he'll spend in jail. Well, probably not. You guys, I didn't know this. I learned this the other day. You guys remember Jared Fogle? The guy who had like 15 quadrillion quabooble bytes worth of child porn on his computer, as well as like openly admitting to abusing kids. You know he only got 13 years in jail? Did you know that? I thought he got life imprisonment. This man had so much child porn they had to invent a new way of measuring how much he had. And he only got 13 years in jail. Yeah, I had no clue. We were talking about it on the podcast the other day, because I looked it up. I don't remember what we were talking about. It might have been this. I think one of them might have brought it up or something, but then I brought up Jared, because I was like, well, he'll probably go to jail. Oh, it was Austin Jones. We were talking about Austin Jones. And then I brought up Jared, because like, well, he got in prison for life. And then we checked it, and he only got 13 years. Yeah, it's pretty wild, Goger. Thanks to the Tier 1 Grim Skies. The gift sub Psychopod and the resub Linny, Saranai, Duncan, and King. Yeah, the Subway guy. Jared the Subway guy. Thanks to Prime Claw. Okay. Am I caught up? Not yet. He doesn't send her porn or anything, right? Doesn't look like it. Thanks to Prime Perked Off in the resub Hotel. Prime Easy Eye. My God, how much more? This had to be like a full-time job texting this guy. Putting in 9 to 5 hours here on the text messenger. Oh, here we go. I think we're almost caught up. Can't wait to hug you and kiss you. On the lips. On the cheek. On the neck. And I'd kiss and taste you down there. The vagina. The old vagina. Man, EDP really does just have a way with words. Fuck. Casanova. I want to taste your vagina. Bet it tastes really good. Okay. I love to kiss and lick the top of the foot. I love the toes, actually. Huh. Alright. Well, then why did he focus so much on eat the pussy for his online alias? Why not, like, something with toe sucking? Interesting. Quite the enigma. Thanks to the resub Ian, Joe Nuts, and Avi. Hey, Danny. Thanks to the resub, man. Were you an EDP fan? Thanks to the Prime Dreg. So I can lick and suck your boobs. Pretty incredible. How does it feel? Pretty incredible, to be honest. The nipples get hard and really sensitive. First of all, EDP, you wouldn't know if the nipples got sensitive. You would be sucking the nipples. You can't, like, gauge the sensitivity of them. You're just making things up. The school teacher? I'm telling you, this is a lie. EDP went full fanfic here. He didn't fuck a school teacher. He didn't suckle on her nipples. This doesn't sound like anything a school teacher would say. Thanks to the resub Nate Dog and the Prime Ethan. Yeah, D&D's been great, man. Been having a lot of fun. Thanks to the bits tick. How am I still not caught up to this shit? I'm gonna know more about EDP's fucking life than his therapist does. There's so many text messages. God damn. Oh, here we go. There we are. Alright, now we're caught up. Once you're in the moment, everything will take care of itself. Your natural reaction would be to moan because it feels good. Well, that's not a guarantee. It could feel fucking terrible. Probably would. Once the pain goes away, from what I heard, it feels incredible. For a virgin, the vagina is tight. Oh, here we go. Getting a health ed course from EDP, the man who just sent a picture of his shit. Basically, when intercourse happens, the penis is stretching open the vagina and forcing those muscles to temporarily stretch apart from one another. That's where the pain comes from. Ah, yes. She should have quizzed him. And what exactly does the potassium pump do in the body, EDP? You seem very knowledgeable on anatomy and physiology. Can you complete my homework? Thanks to the resub Josh and the gift sub Grim.
Take more time to read it. Just pause the video and, you know.
Fucking censored again. Okay, run it. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. So fucking uncomfortable. How is there so many? You used the wrong form of your EDP. Some teacher you are. Your body is full of excitement and anticipation. You're wrong your again. Your body I'd anticipating the sex. Poetic. Shakespearean, in fact. Thanks to the Tier 1 Low Moses and Tier 1 Cosmic Dusk. The resub Viceroy. I also like roleplay. Hey, That's where you dress up and pretend to be Chris Hansen arresting me. It's a big fetish. Babe, 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 babe. My cute ass little baby girl. Okay. I mean, alright, man. Thanks for the bits, Nath. Fuck. How many days have passed since he said, we can only be friends, this is illegal, this is bad, this will fuck me up if it ever got out. I can't do this. And then he immediately goes into, babe, 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 let me suckle your nipples? I feel like not that much time has passed. I'll nibble on your ear, trust me, that's most girls' weak spots. He's analyzed the boss battle, he knows all of the weak points. Keep being mean, I'll have to bend you over and spank you. Oh no, it's just a playful spank. When I spank you, it's supposed to be sexy. It's even fucking worse considering he thinks it's a 13-year-old girl. That's like literally how a parent would discipline a child. Like he very well knows it's a fucking child. Ugh. Oh. Thanks to resub Flux and Ghost and TDL. I cannot believe we're still not even caught to this part. But then we have this to look forward to, I guess. Oh, whoops. Thanks to the resub blip. Man, he really knows what to say. I ran out of toilet paper while taking a shit at the auntie's house. Alright. Hey, now I'm starting to get a little hot and bothered if I'm being honest. This guy's just smooth. The amount of times he's told me about his shits that he's taken, sent me a picture of his shit, how can I not start to fall in love, you know what I mean? I'm surprised the Predator poachers didn't just drop the investigation and go, like, actually be with EDP. He's so slick. How much more? Thanks to the resub Sean, Colgate, and Clorox. It's incredible. He's also somehow able to take the worst pictures of himself. These are bad angles. Again, don't take pictures like this. These are scary pictures. You need flattering pictures. Maybe holding like a bouquet of roses. Or a Nintendo Switch. You know, something less creepy. Oh, here we go. I caught up. Such a sassy little shit. I love it. Come to your house, climb through your window, and kiss your cute ass passionately. That's the only solution. Alright, climbing in like the Tooth Fairy, but instead of leaving money under the pillow, he leaves a little kiss. A little nibble on the ear. Maybe suckle on the toes a bit. Whoa, what the fuck? Handcuff you, throw you in the back of my car, and bring you back to my dungeon. That got really intense super quick. God damn. Thanks to the resub Train and Alan. Alright, hold on, I gotta pee real bad. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Somehow, oh wait. Somehow we're only still at 2 minutes of these text messages in this main video. So we still got a lot. I'll be right back. Alright team, I'm back. Let's run it. Thanks to the resub Fart God and the Prime Glurock. Can we get an ass pic of me? No, you'll have to work for that. I do have a really cool pic of my ass though. I got my finger on the trigger ready to release at some point. It's gonna shock you. Thanks to the resub Jaffa. And Tish. Bingus is Pog. Bingus coin, Bingus token to the moon, baby.
Something horrible. And, you know, if y'all want to see these full chat messages, they're going to be on our website in the pinned comment. You know, the official.com website.
Thanks to Tier 1 Coffee in the Prime.
If you want to see the full chats, it's like about a 15-minute video of just the chats. So.
Okay, these are all censored again. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. Ugh. What's brewing? If I'm being honest, it's that I can't wait to feel how tight your vagina is. Cock is really hard. That's how it gets when guys get horny. Ugh. Ugh. He's really gone in hard now. He's fucking firing in the turbo boosters here. Before it was like, oh, I can't wait to just put my hands over your eyes and say, hello, surprise. Right into, fucking how tight is that pussy? My rock hard dick is about to burst. Ugh. Ugh. You even have me jerking off. Damn you. He's shaking his fist in the air while he's jerking off. And God damn you! Fuck! Why have you done this? Thanks to the Prime Cat Gaming and the resub CC Bogero and the Tier 1 LBW. Oh, okay, hold on. I just read that. Let me just make sure there's nothing there. Hold on. I'm not taking any chances here. Okay. Yeah, no, we're good. Oh, he actually sent his cock. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let me make sure there's nothing else here. Okay, the rest of the video looks like he doesn't send anything. Oh. There's the prime drugs and the resub Abazor. Oh! What is happening? He's going wild in the text messages now. Fuck! He's busted nuts twice in a single text string? Lord! No refractory period. Good God. I want to eat your pussy. How? I want to eat your pussy is like saying just sucking on it and licking on it. Thanks to the 5 gift subs code. And the resub Gingy, Fulcrum, and the Prime B-Dog. Yeah, this is fucking rough. EDP, Jesus. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna send it on Instagram. It's not letting me send videos here. What the fuck? That's cum, babe. I hope he, like, came into a glass or something, or like a petri dish and stirs it around like a whole lesson. Ah, madame, this is splooge. Also known as semen. Many other names. Basically, whenever it feels so good to the point where I can't take it anymore, that's what happens, yes, the milk, the cream. Oh my God. Wow. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Witcher, and the Prime Avani, and the resub Sin Plus. Holy shit. You weren't kidding. This is really, like, fucking bad. And then the fact that he actually shows up, this is actually horrible. Thanks for the tier 1 cowboy elo. Here I am. This is hey, he's learning. This is a better pick. He's not like, you know, on all fours looking up at the camera or all the other weird positions that he's taking pictures in. At least this is just a selfie. He's getting better, at least. His selfie game's starting to improve. How's my baby's schoolwork going? How can you even type that? How can you even fucking type that? Thanks to the Prime Frank and the resub Confused. To be honest, I'm watching porn. I'd love to see you. Oh my God. Thanks to the bits, Toxic. Man, this is wild. Oh no! He's becoming self-aware! He starts to recognize, like, shit! These could actually be screenshotted! Oh, and then from that concern, immediately back into, like, playing the health teacher. I know your body is growing and starting to develop. That's why I agreed to this. I want to be your first, little cute ass. Want to bend you over my table and oh! Oh! Just want to throw you on my bed and lick you up. Oh! What the fuck? This is worse than like 50 Shades of Grey writing, and that shit's horrible. They unironically use the term like sodden panties in that book. God. What do you think about that? I like that conclusion, as if you just dropped the mic. Yes, I want to fuck your fucking butthole. I want to butt fuck your pussy. So what do you think? Will you invest in my company? Like it's Shark Tank? Thanks for the tier 1 Yeedy. And thanks for the 5 cosplay. Hey, fuck yeah. Hope you've been doing well. Hope the team's been doing well. And thanks for the 5 gift subs, Rain. Come on, man. He was showing progress with his selfies. I think this one's supposed to be goofy, though, so that's fine. That's probably the face he made when he went to meet her in person, and it was just 2 dudes with a camera. That's probably the exact face he wore right there. It's like a YouTube shocked thumbnail. How much more? Is it going for the full 2 hours? Holy shit. And I still haven't gotten to this. Oh my god. Thanks to the Prime. Ligament, Robotic, and the resub Ushi, and gift sub Wallabear. Has he sent a pic with his shirt on? He sent 1 shirt pic so far. The rest have been topless. I'm assuming he sent another dick pic. Which is why it was... Oh. I have this sex toy called... I'm guessing this is the fleshlight. Did I pass that point?
This is just a preview of...
Oh, you're right.
You know, all the nasty crap he said.
I got so lost in the lore.
Sends pictures right here. So...
Okay, now we're here.
Yeah. So...
Okay. Thanks to tier 1 Cryptic and the resub Doomicide and Louis. How does anyone think he's innocent? I don't think anybody does. I think the main thing people don't like is the people that caught him. Which again, like the team that caught him, he's not a good person. I hadn't seen any of this, but I saw him on Twitter with him like saying the N-word, hard R, saying all kinds of like really fucking awful things. He'd call like BLM movement supporters and just call them the N-word. Like it was bad stuff that I saw. So the team that caught him isn't good people, and I think that's what people don't like about it. It doesn't discredit ED or their investigation on EDP or anything, but that's what people take an issue with, is the people that actually got him, that caught him. Into the 5 gift subs, Sushi. Yeah, so there's really no heroes in this story. They did a good thing and they're a horror. Well, I don't know about like his team, but all this stuff, like the main guy that came out, is not good. Thanks for the 10 gift subs, Don. I didn't watch all of the stuff, but there is a ton of stuff that came out about the Predator Poacher guy. I only saw like the N-word stuff in the streams where he like called one of those places and then just dropped the N-word on them as some type of edgy trolling thing. But there was a lot more that I saw popping up all over Twitter. Thanks to the resub, Caitlin. But I don't think anyone's, like, defending EDP or anything. I have this sex toy called a fleshlight, and I'm fucking it. As its intended purpose. He's playing by the rules. It's supposed to look like a flashlight, but with flesh inside, so they call it a fleshlight. I love teaching you about sex. It's so cute. Wow. Oh, he has the Alexis Texas model. That's a really popular fleshlight, actually. That one flies off the shelves. Thanks to the resub Truvy and Shitty Beans. EDP is a huge YouTuber, which is why this has been such a big deal online. Of course, real vaginas don't produce lube. Is he a virgin? It's not like vaginas are just dry. It's not like sticking your cock into, like, sandpaper. Huh. Maybe he just means, like, it doesn't produce Astroglide or something, like a specific lube brand. Like, they don't have, like, it's not like Spider-Man's webs, like in the Amazing Spider-Man, where you have to, like, put new web slingers in there for vaginal lube. But vaginas actually do get lubricated themselves. They're like a self-lubricating apparatus, really. Thanks for the gift, Subkane. And thanks for the bits, Fi. Thank you, man. Oh, nice. Good work, Fi. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it, bro. Okay, I think we're almost done. And then we can see him. Oh my god, this actually goes for the whole... No, here we go. It stops in right about 20 more minutes. There's plenty of time for him to talk about his shit one more time. I definitely think he can squeeze in one more shit conversation. These are just not good pictures, man. You just gotta work on that. Thanks to the resub Zandra, Eganator, Bahivara, Curb My Anxiety, and the Tier 1 Lex, and the Prime Epic Tomatoes. Kiss your daddy goodnight. Sleep tight, princess. Okay. These pictures, man. Fuck. Hey, whoa, Jesus, Don. Thank you for the 15 gift subs, Don. Really appreciate the generosity, bro. Thank you. Holy fuck. What time will your grandma be back home so I know when to leave? What? Ah, talking about jerking off again, I see. Couldn't help myself. Damn friend came over and interrupted the entire process. Can't wait to finish. Definite mood killer. I was watching this sexy video and boom, it gets ruined. You just gotta hate it when that happens. Okay. Whoa. So he had a moment of realization here. Oh, fuck. So this is when he finally started to believe this could all be a fucking setup. As if there wasn't an entire fucking 3 seasons of an extremely popular show all about this exact same thing. It's crazy how people still do this shit. Even being fully aware of this very real possibility. Literally for like the 10,000th time in this conversation. Okay, and then that brings us to this. I think we're finally caught up.
In the end, he wanted to like
thanks for your sub, Soupy.
And wanted, you know, obviously.
Yeah, I guess every time he busted a nut, he started to realize this could all be fucking fake and a setup. But then after post-nut clarity faded away, he went right back to the let me suck your fucking toes and take a shit.
Here, he doesn't want to be known as that P word. So, then he says right here, I always wanted to get to know someone so young and a little cutie like yourself, someone who wasn't afraid of showing
just read all these,
even though our age gap is so big. Acknowledges it again.
Thanks to Tier 1, Suga and the resub Scurbio. Or Scurbo.
Yeah, and as you can see, he sent a very, what some would call a suspect video. And he sent multiple of these suspect videos.
Yeah, we're all caught up. Let's just get to the actual meat. This is a disorienting camera angle.
So I'm going to say, any weapons on you? No. I'm going to say we were Sophie the whole time, okay? So if you want this to go well, I recommend you have a talk with us, okay? Okay.
Thanks to Prime Oblivion.
Let's go have a talk. How about on that bench right there? Okay. Okay.
Can we give him a lav mic so we get better audio? Let's really go in here. Put this on, EDP.
Right here? Yeah, that's cool. We can just sit right here on this curb right here. Okay, cool.
What's up, man? What's up? No fist? Okay. No fist bump?
I don't fist bump people like you, man. To be honest.
So before we get into any of the messages right here, I have 84 messages.
Oh,
we have you talking
Jesus.
to Sophie. Correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay. Sophie is how old? Before, and again, I have it right here. I know the answer. Tell me the answer. How old is she?
13.
13. Okay. Right. And before we get into the messages, there was sexual content involved. Yes or no?
Right.
And you sent.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So.
This is fucking tough.
Well, I was coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Oh, okay.
There was...
Do they sell cupcakes
that was
in this driveway?
Because I'm not like that, you know. Well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was all that was going to happen.
Oh, okay. So you should title a video, instead of, you know, your video almost threw hands with a 13-year-old, you should title your video almost hands with a 13-year-old. I think that'll get a lot of hits, EDP.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is you.
Good one. So he's got like a whole little
okay. All right.
routine prepared.
What made you start this conversation with this said 13-year-old? You said what you're doing right here, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, she messaged me, right? And she messaged me, and I'm not going to lie to you, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, person feels lonely and stuff, and they want the
here, can turn it up a little bit more. That's as high as it goes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Thanks for some Jose and Brand.
And that's pretty much what had happened.
Okay, so this isn't what happened because she never said she was lonely right here, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, and you did double text here, yes or no?
Correct.
Knowing, and it said on her profile 13, yes?
Correct.
Okay, so you initiated conversation with a 13-year-old knowing she was 13, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, so is that a good...
That guy in the background's trying so hard to seem like he's not listening.
You've been exposed for this before.
Correct.
And you called them in thoughts, these other girls, and you know what? I've been following for a long time, and you know what? I said, you know what? He probably made a mistake, and you know, there are some attention-seeking ones, but this is damning.
Right.
I had to make sure myself.
Right.
Do you recognize me?
No.
Okay. I had to make sure myself.
Well, that didn't really work. You don't have the Chris Hansen prestige yet.
Me and my friend Keisha.
Do you know who I am? Nope.
Hilarious, man.
Okay, that hurt.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
But anyway, then you said...
Quick question. How long will this interview be?
You don't get to determine that.
Okay.
Well, like, what I don't understand, why are you attracted to like 13-year-olds? Like, why are you attracted to underage?
That's a good question, yes. Why do you like children?
In one of the
asking the hard-hitting
screenshots
questions.
That you've always wanted to be with someone younger. Like, you like fantasize about being with someone younger,
Right.
and you're scared of being a sting operation or cops.
Right.
Like, what goes through your head?
They should have rehearsed a little bit like what they want to ask.
Real, man.
What goes on?
So why are you a pedophile?
Is loneliness, dude. I'll be completely honest with you, man.
Do what Chris Hansen does. He does a really good job with interviews.
Like, let me cut you off right there, okay? When you say loneliness, like, we've heard that millions of times, right?
Right.
Trust me, this is not our first time doing this. We've confronted hundreds.
Thanks, Resubzetsu.
And every single time, some of them do say they're lonely, and sometimes we do understand that they're lonely because maybe they're not as popular or they're not as outgoing. But you have millions of followers.
Right.
Like, how are you lonely? You have like millions of followers. I bet you there's chicks in your DMs trying to hit you up.
Absolutely.
And
What are you talking about?
And I recall, you know, I followed you for a while. I recall a few years ago you did brag about having a girlfriend.
You have so many followers. How can you be
also
lonely in the
also
world?
bragged about this little affair that you had
You
with
have
Keisha,
money. Why are you
so
sad?
You probably have, like, you have a ton of females in your DMs interested in you because, you know, people like you for your personality and whatnot. And, you know, and then when you say specifically...
And then his advice was just hit
I
up
always fantasize about
girls in your
someone younger with
DMs.
a big age gap. You did say that, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
That you fantasize about someone younger.
Correct.
What is that fantasy? Because it's not just loneliness.
You know what it is, man.
We really don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we're not like that. We're not like that.
Yeah.
We're not attracted to minors.
Bro, come on, man. You know exactly what it is, dude. Okay?
No,
Are you a
we're
pedophile?
attracted to we're attracted to female our own age, dude.
Let this be known. Let this be known. I am not a...
So what are you? If you're here to meet up with a 13-year-old girl after sending...
He hit it up like it was a catchphrase. Hey, not a pedophile.
A guy that is...
If it takes you this long to answer what you are, you're pretty sure that you're some type of creep.
Listen, man, I'm gonna be real with you, okay?
Okay, I want you to be real with me. This
absolutely.
is a cool.
Thanks to Resub Evan and the Tier 1 Butt Boy, Prime Saint,
She
Resub
rest
Saber.
in peace. You guys know that, right? You guys seen the videos, all that bullshit. My mom did not raise a fucking okay? She did not raise a creep or where I know what the screenshots say, okay? I'm aware of that. I'm looking right at them, okay? My mom did not raise, and as a matter of fact,
But that doesn't disprove all of that.
Your mom has nothing to do
Right,
with this.
yeah, don't bring
your family into it, because we're not here for your family, we're here for you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Don't
not
drag
sure
your
yet,
family
Anonymous.
into This is all about you.
Understood.
This is your action.
Yeah, this is your 600-pound life, not
Thanks
anybody
to
else's.
Resub
This is
Makata.
not cool.
So,
My 600-pound life.
One other thing, let me tell you something, okay?
What's up, real quick?
God, this guy is insufferable.
What does
Holy shit.
EDP mean?
yeah, it looks like you've eaten
So
every.
you-
Looks like you've eaten everything in the world but the pussy. You know. Okay. You know what? We're gonna talk to you. And
We're trying to talk.
Thanks to the Tier 1 2 AM.
yeah, I'll stop. I'll stop. We're just here to talk to you. So what was that? So you said you know exactly what I mean. What do we mean?
No, what does EDP mean? Why do you if you call yourself EDP,
You know what's funny, right?
what's
At the very beginning.
this is not funny at all. This ain't funny.
Well, if you would stop cutting me off and trying to explain.
Okay, so we're gonna let you explain now.
Okay.
Because we want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm a fan of you. He's a fan of you.
Exit tier 1 truly,
Honestly,
Scott.
I'm not a fan. But...
Well, he used to be. He used to be. And we want to
Nice
give you the
to
benefit of the
little
doubt, so
pee-pee.
please explain this to us, okay? And I'm going to be done talking, that way to you. I'm just here to talk to you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what does EDP stand for? Right.
When I first created my YouTube channel, right?
Glasses off, please. Thank you.
When I first, well, you're gonna have to excuse me because the sun's in my eyes.
Yeah, here,
so-
we can just face that way.
Just turn
Yeah.
around.
This way's cool.
Whichever way.
Whichever
Oh.
way the sun's not in your eyes.
So when I first started my YouTube channel, right? If you go back, if you look at the original logo,
Yeah.
right? It was a picture of a cat. I'm sorry, it was a picture of, Pac-Man, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Picture of Pac-Man eating a cat. It was supposed to be funny. Okay.
Thanks to the
That's
Prime
what my
Cactor.
original-
I know, Dragon. I
logo
fucking
is.
know, man.
Okay, fair play. So again, you mentioned to admitting to having
What about
a fantasy
Cro-Magnon?
with someone with a big age
But,
gap.
I mean, sure, I
So
guess. I'm
again,
just watching
you
the
said
shit.
to us, you know exactly what we mean, but I truly don't. He truly doesn't. So what do you mean by that?
I
Please
have a quick
explain.
question.
Sure.
Are you guys the cops?
No, we're not cops.
We're not cops.
You're not cops.
But we
We're not
have worked with
absolute-
law enforcement.
But we
multiple times.
can forward this to cops because
Yeah, absolutely.
most definitely this is not your first time either, right?
Right.
This is absolutely not
Whoa.
something that's done.
D-
This actually is my first time.
You just said it wasn't your first time.
Yeah, that was
Now you say it. Second time?
that was a bit rough on that one,
The
EDP.
first time was
You've done this before, yes.
so
But I
you know
mean,
about
no,
the
though.
15-year-old, right?
Yeah.
So she was hitting me up through DMs in which she engaged first.
Right.
Because let's be real here. A lot of people, right, when they see celebrities, like the check marks and stuff, and no, I'm
Thanks
not
to Prime
I'm
Top
not
Tier.
gonna sit back and throw a guilt
Hope you're having a
trip
good
and
day,
make people
Abyssal.
feel sorry for me. I'm not doing that. So
Right. Yeah. Just
yeah.
go
So
on,
don't
it's
try
fine.
to turn and twist the shit. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Just go on.
So when people sit back, right, especially young girls, right, the 15-year-old, not the 13-year-old, when they see people with check marks and stuff, oh shit, this and that, you know what I mean? Like you're famous, you're hot.
Thanks to
all
Reese
that.
Tiny and
Okay.
kicking the nut.
That's what they do. Now, as far as the whole fantasy goes, you know what I mean? Let's be real, okay? You know what I mean?
Like,
What-
that's the part
what does
where
that
I'm
mean?
like,
Stop saying you know what I mean.
Don't know what you mean.
Sexual fantasies, that's what I mean.
Okay, so sexual. And I'm not calling you the P word if you know what I'm talking.
Look at these screenshots.
I'm not calling you the P word.
Yeah, but you know what I
but
mean.
Do you fantasize about females under the age of 16? Yes or no? Sometimes.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you doing? Holy
Obviously
shit.
You fantasize about a 13-year-old, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay.
Holy
so
shit.
If it's a 13-year-old, so when was the first time you fantasized about like an 11-year-old?
Never.
Here, let's move aside because
Yeah.
the car's going.
Here.
Oh, and like,
Thanks to the resub Gatherer, Sarson,
Kinda.
and Cine Soul.
Yeah,
Well, you can have a seat
right
whenever
here.
you want. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
fine.
can have a seat if you want.
Yeah,
It doesn't
whatever you
matter
want.
to us.
It's cool, I'll stand.
Okay. So 13-year-old. So again, when was the first time you fantasized
Thanks to
about a
resub
12-year-old?
Dan.
Never.
Okay, so 13 is the youngest.
Right.
Okay, so why 13 but not 12?
I don't know.
Okay,
And that's the truth.
okay.
No,
Thanks to the
Like,
resub
Like,
Omega.
so if Sophie
Prime
was
Pingui-
12,
Pinguino.
what would have been your response?
Probably would have went to the bathroom and threw up.
Okay, so what? Okay, so for me, like,
You don't have to believe me, bro. You can sit back and solve the
right.
So
So for me, say
But
my
you
say,
just lied a couple minutes ago. You said
Thanks to
it was
5
your
gift
first
subs kicking
time,
the
then
nut.
said
Thank
it
you,
was your
man.
First time, then you said it was your
This
first
is
time.
fucking rough.
Like,
Holy
second time.
shit.
I know, but you said earlier it was your first time. Like,
okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so we'll get to that. So you said, so 13 is the fantasy. Like for me, okay, 18. I think there's hot 18-year-olds. I wouldn't do anything with a 17-year-old.
Right.
But there's hot 17-year-olds.
Right.
But I don't go, yeah, when I see a 17-year-old. I'm just like, I can't do it. Like it's just not right.
What
But-
what are you
What
what are you going on
that
about?
Makes you go, "Bleh," but a
This guy's
13-year-old
about to
is
admit to
really
pedophilia or
good.
something
Like,
next.
Don't know, man. What do you want me to say, bro?
I just want you to be honest, man.
I am being honest. I don't fucking
So what about the 13-year-old turns you on though? Like,
don't know, man.
do you?
Thanks to tier 1 Blue Falcon.
Does at least some of it have to do with being younger? Yes or no?
Yeah, maybe,
Okay.
I guess
So,
maybe that could be it for
You do
it.
have this attraction to younger that you admit's not normal, correct? Yes or no?
It's not normal.
Okay. When do you think this started happening?
This started happening when a lot of when girls would hit me up, right? If I'm making a phone on Instagram.
Thanks to Prime Clout and
So I would say
Emilian.
probably about 8 months ago.
This is just an extremely long confession. He doesn't. He's not fighting any of this.
So what was it that made you realize?
Holy
like,
shit.
For example, it's a bad analogy, but you know, I didn't like avocados when I was young, but now I like avocados. So what made you just go, I actually like 13-year-olds?
What made me, when all that came into play,
Thanks
you
to
know,
Prime
like
Ink
I
Clause,
mentioned before,
immersive atmosphere.
the entire loneliness and the actual, you know, like, oh, this girl might actually be into me and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Well, right, but the thing is, if it was a 12-year-old into you, you would have brushed that to the side.
Of course.
So, you know, like, if there's a hot 19-year-old into me, I'm like, oh, awesome. But if there's like,
What are you talking?
I shouldn't say there's such thing as a hot 12-year-old, but if there's a 12-year-old into me, a 13-year-old,
Jesus Christ.
I would never. So what makes it okay to you for you to come here?
It doesn't make it okay. I'm just being honest with you. It doesn't make
Thanks
it
to Prime
okay.
Email
I'm
in
What
psychedelic.
makes you interested, though? Because you have girls hitting you up, so it's not the loneliness. So what about 13-year-olds makes you interested?
Can't even answer for you.
Okay, so obviously you like big and a fat ass, right? Of course. Okay, I do too. So, I mean,
He's just here to like relate to him at this point. He's just like, yeah, so kids, right?
13-year-olds aren't developed, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
So is part of it that they're underdeveloped? Is that a turn on to you when you're thinking about that stuff?
No.
Really?
No, I don't turn on at all.
So what makes
Thanks to the
you
gift sub medic and the
you know,
resub rigid.
You know,
The
doing
tier
it?
1 baby boy
No, no,
Deku.
man.
Okay.
You
Well,
know that's a crime, by the way.
I know. I'm really worried.
Let me tell you what the crime is. Man. It's called sending harmful matter to a minor. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I'm just letting you know.
And thanks to
Because
the
we've done
resub
this so
Cephalon.
many times.
And no
Sending
thank you, drug
harmful
dealer.
matter to a minor. You sent a graphic picture
thanks
of
for
your
the dollar.
body right here. In one of these screenshots, did you not? Yeah.
I did.
You did?
I mean, you got the screenshots, of course I did. I mean,
But like, why would you send it to a 13-year-old? Like, and that proves that you were turned on by it.
Well, he said that a million
You were turned
times.
on,
We
like,
we
you
we
sent
know
a
that.
graphic photo.
because you were hard when you were doing. Obviously, yes or no. So
you can't.
He said that millions of times. I read
What were
it.
you gonna do when you came here?
I felt like I knew his cock pretty well by the end of those messages.
Honestly, this is real shit. You guys can't believe this if you guys want to or not.
Uh-huh.
She said that she was gonna bake me a cupcake.
Thanks to tier 1
I was gonna
dragon,
take the cupcake.
resub jingles, and hypnotic.
That's the truth.
So you came here.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, so let me find this Twitter thing again. I see most of you also agree that the predator poachers aren't exactly heroes here. Hold on, let me see if I can find all that again. Well, you can finish this in a second, but we need like a recess here, like a fucking break. This is rough. I at least thought the interview would be like kind of well conducted. He just had like a bad past, but this is fucking terrible. This is rough, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. Apparently a lot of people had that happen. Yeah, even just typing in EDP, a lot of the stuff that comes up is about the guys that caught him. If they really wanted... I've said this like quite a few times, I never really liked these YouTuber predator hunters. A, I think some of them are staged for views, and it takes a real fucking sick person to do that. And B, I think it's just a very dangerous, slippery slope. I think that is an extremely reckless and like the worst vigilante ever. Chris Hansen did it very well. Chris Hansen was a beautiful weapon against pedophiles, but YouTubers are not. Like, the only reason this video even surfaced is because they were finally able to get full ads on it. If this video never got ads, this wouldn't have even come out. They would have just let it ride, or let it die. They really just in it for, like, views to exploit bad people like EDP. This one seems staged. Okay, I can tell you this one is definitely not staged because his entire YouTube career has ended. This one is definitely not one of those fake ones. I can assure you of that. But it's just, it's such a dog shit. Like, it's just not good. Like, even the interview is, it's not even an interview. The questions are, so you're a pedophile. Why? I also like hot girls, but if they're 17, it's like, they're hot, but, you know, I can't do that. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, you should have just taken Chris Hansen's script. You know, not this. Thanks to the tier 1 Sheed and the resub Celeste. Oh, I've heard of Anxiety War. I haven't watched it. You can't click links, Charlie V2. But thanks for the 10. I can check it out later, though. Did they call the cops? That's what I don't know. Like, I don't know if they even get law enforcement involved. If you take their word for it, they do. But I don't know. I don't know enough about them, so I couldn't tell you yes or no. I would hope so. Like, if they went through all this effort, did a full investigation, and didn't give it to authorities, they should also be at some level responsible for, like, endangering minors to allow someone like that to continue doing their shit. So I would think that it would go to law enforcement at some point. Okay, so they do? Okay. Thanks to the Prime, Sophine, and Doom of the Moon, and Salmon.
How you drive,
The
you
recent
like 30,
blah.
40 minutes, right?
No.
20 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, you came 20 minutes to this girl's house when she's home alone to pick up cupcake and go back home.
Yep.
That's what you wanted to believe?
I don't give a what you guys believe. It's the truth. I know I'm telling the truth.
Okay, well, we haven't even gone into the messages yet, so these are going to be pretty damning. So before we get into the messages, the last thing that he was asking, go ahead about the second time.
Yeah, the second time. You've done
Or
this
the
before.
first time, yeah.
Well, I mean, you've done this before. And you've never been, well, you've been caught, but you've been caught, right?
Right.
Why did, alright, so what I don't understand is you've been caught before, but you continue doing it.
Right.
That means you didn't learn your lesson.
Right.
So how do you, like, what makes us think that you're not going to do this again?
This right.
He never even said he's not going to do it again.
Right.
So when you go back to your car and you go home, you're going to just hop back on and keep doing it.
Exit tier 1.
Do you have, are you
Kirby,
talking to other
the Prime
minors
dial.
on your phone?
No, sir.
And
No,
Vicky.
not just the only minor ever
Only one.
right now on your phone?
Only one.
Only one.
Only one.
You sure about that?
Positive.
Okay.
But this isn't the first minor you've talked to before, correct?
Right.
And there was more than one minor.
Holy
because
shit.
Last summer, I've had all these females reach out to me about you, and you know, at first I was like, okay, attention. Honestly, I was. But then I see more and more and more, and I see you saying if anybody finds out about this, you're gonna
Oh, what a good way of looking at that. Hey, I was manipulated and abused by this guy. Attention whore.
Ballpark number of how many minors you talked to, like, you know, obviously it's been 5. So after 5, what would you say the number is?
6.
6? 6 minors.
6.
Name them.
6?
Let's see.
Holy
Sophie.
shit.
There's let's see. There was, I made a cameo for that one girl. Not sure what her name is. I believe her name
Wow.
what was her name?
Is he just making this up? Because he's like
No.
actively making everything worse. I feel like he's just making up names.
I was making a cameo, right?
Okay.
And this is actually on video, so you guys can go back and look at this shit.
Okay.
So this guy sends me a DM, right? He's all like, "Hey man, yo, real shit, man.
Yeah,
I want
absolutely
you
got to.
make
I
a
bet it
cameo
has
for
to.
My girlfriend, it's her birthday and stuff like that."
Yeah,
looking
I'm
like,
sorry to
"Alright,
hear that,
cool."
Witcher.
And he wanted it for free. I'm looking like, man, that's bullshit, dude. You're gonna have to, like, you know, show me some ass, something like that, okay? But, okay, at the time, I did not know how old she was, and that's the truth, bro.
Her name was Lucy, right?
Was it? I'm not sure.
I believe so. I remember it because I have that screenshot somewhere on my phone.
Okay, I did not know how old she was, dude.
When did you find out?
Thanks
her
to the
age?
Prime, Sean.
I found out her age after the guy told me. He's all like, "Oh, hey, bro, man, my girlfriend's like 14 or 15." I'm like, "Yo, what the dude?" Like, real talk, man.
Obviously, you didn't go what the F because you're talking to a 13-year-old.
Right.
I believe you did know her age before, yes or no?
Wrong.
How old was the girl?
Which one?
This is unreal.
Talking about right now.
What the cameo?
The
I
cameo.
believe. Oh, you in the cameo one, right?
He,
The one where you talked about
The boyfriend picked
asked
you up
her
for the
to
cameo.
Send you private.
Thanks to the Prime, Matt.
Probably 14, maybe 15. I'm not sure. But
So
that
that's
was.
number 2.
Yeah, I'll check that out in a
was
second,
after the
B-Dave.
fact
I do want to look at that stuff
was
next.
After the fact, I found out how old she was.
Okay.
So once I found that shit out, I'm like, yo, what?
Don't send me a link, though. Tell me the title, B-Dave. Can't
Like,
click links.
How, like, If you say what the F about the 14 and 15, why didn't you say what the F about the 13? Like, if the 14 and 15 is bad, what makes the 13 okay?
It doesn't make it okay.
But you didn't say what the
All right.
F
Yeah,
about
why not
this.
what the F to that? It's just not consistent with
Like,
your
yeah,
values.
it's not like
It's not,
consistent.
dude. It's not, bro.
That's why you're like. That's why we're
Seeing this really makes
Yeah,
me
I hear
appreciate
before we get
Chris
into it, you do
Hansen's
explain-
work even
you
more.
do explain why you find her attractive, but I was just trying to.
I guess I never even stopped to consider how hard it must be to do something like
so,
this.
Girl number 3, girl number 4, girl number 5, girl number 6. Did you do anything with them in person, or was it just asking for nudes?
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
Really?
Truthfully.
Okay.
I mean, I'm guessing these
Thanks to
girls
the bits,
don't-
Mike and
well,
Popinga,
well,
the
the
Reset
girls that you were
Oasis.
talking about, right? 4, 5, 6. I mean, they're real here. They don't live in. I'm guessing
Right,
they don't live
right,
in California.
okay,
I'm not gonna fly.
So you did DM one of them, and though you didn't get sexual, okay, you did ask to be her girlfriend, and she was underage. Yes or no?
When?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks to Prime
To be her
Hunter.
boyfriend.
When was that?
This was last July.
Okay, I'm guessing so. Yeah.
Okay, I can check that out,
So,
B-Dave.
wouldn't you consider a boyfriend and girlfriend sexual in nature?
Right.
Okay, so though you didn't straight up say, I want to do stuff with you, you did show interest in being an underage girl, not hers or not the second one, but a third one, did show interest in being her boyfriend, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, so say she says yes, say she goes along. Down the line,
What are
is
you
it like something
talking
sexual, yes or
about,
no?
man?
No. Because I wouldn't have flown to her.
Okay, but you would have been dating someone underage, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, also, a horrible look, and on top of
Thanks to
that,
Prime Skeeg and the
you
Resub
admit it
Sleepy.
could have led to nudes,
EDP's
yes or no?
30.
Boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay,
Correct.
so
So isn't that sexual?
This is so long for no reason. They're saying nothing. They're not actually interviewing
so you put
him.
yourself in all these situations where you're in a
Okay, I'm
bad
just gonna skip a
position
little
with
bit.
these
Do you guys mind if I
underage
skip a little bit? This is
It's not
this is
one-time
really
mistake
bad.
Like I thought it was last summer. I give you the benefit of the doubt because I was a big fan of you, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I really
Thanks to
did.
you, Kane.
I give you the benefit of the doubt. And
Okay,
I just
cool.
see it over and over again, dude.
So you're asking to you're soliciting child photos from this girl.
Right.
That's another charge, you know that, right?
Right.
Do you know how many charges you did here today?
3.
More than that.
What you counted them like Pokemon cards? Three charges, collecting them all.
2 counts of graphic photos. You asked for graphic photos from this girl, and you came here to engage in sexual activity with a 13-year-old.
Well, hold on. This is like an actual question.
We're
Like
looking
this
at a
this is
whole bunch
actually
of
hitting him
all of them
with
are
something.
felonies, by the way.
Actually
They're not
something.
misdemeanors. They're not infractions.
So hold on, let me see where this goes.
They're felonies. So
Then you said right here, so you were also a little bit submissive to her, yes or no?
So well,
You were a little bit submissive to her, yes or no?
I was.
Do you have a fantasy? So you did make you fantasize about 13-year-olds, yes or no? Okay. Do you also fantasize
This guy's like the only guy that's actually
a little bit, yes or no?
trying to go somewhere with
So
this.
what about a 13-year-old, in essence, dominating?
Right.
Dominating you turns you on.
Right.
What about you being dominated by a 7th grader turns you on?
I don't know, man.
That's weird.
I know.
Like even
A place to go get help.
you're not
Thanks
gonna
to
get
Tier
help.
1
You
Cobbler
had
and
plenty
the
of
Prime
chances
Saint
to get help.
and
I
Hindra.
Every single time you got exposed for it.
You guys are going to witness that though.
Look, you've been exposed for this 6 different times. Here you are
Sir,
not
please
learning your
don't.
lesson.
Please don't, man.
This is not okay. This is not okay. Honestly,
Is that
would
him
you do
calling
a
the
big
cops?
favor?
No, you guys, please.
Hi, is this Bakersfield, Kern County?
Are you guys really doing it?
Are you really doing
There's
this?
somebody here to meet
You're
a
here to meet a
13-year-old
13-year-old.
girl who's solicited photos. There's somebody here to
Are you really doing this?
God, this is fucking hard to watch, man.
apartments.
Are you serious?
I don't know what apartments.
What do you
in
mean, come
Bakersfield.
on, man? We're trying
Thanks
to
to
get
the
you
5
out.
gift subs, Wavy.
Because you're not gonna get help.
Hold on.
This is fucking hard to watch,
I
man.
suggest you stay here, 'cause everybody.
Who did he even call?
Right.
He just pretended to call someone?
Help right here, right now. Just stand here. Just stand here and let the cops take care of it.
Dude,
You're the one who put yourself
bro,
in this position.
guys, we went
Okay.
to jail for a long time. Okay?
You ready?
Honest,
Please don't do it.
Well, he starts talking to them.
He admitted to wanting to have sex with her, to eat all this crap.
send a graphic.
Thanks for the dollar, very large and resub, David.
Just send somebody. He's gonna run off. Yes.
I'm not
Yes,
running
I
off.
hear
I'm
you.
standing right here.
I've seen that one, Daddy IQ.
Okay, get me connected to.
You know what you are? Do you know how many people told us about you? A lot. Hundreds of people said, please look into
Thanks to
EDP.
Prime,
Please.
Legendary, and the
This
resub
guy's a
Overthought.
creep. He's messaging minors. He's hitting up minors. He's doing all this disgusting stuff. And you have the audacity to say, please don't do this. Are you serious? We should be asking you, please don't do this to minors.
I
We should
mean,
be not doing this to minors.
he's like that guy, or the girl in Game of Thrones walking around with the bells. Shame. Shame.
Apartments. There's somebody here to meet a 13-year-old girl who wanted to do things with her. He admitted everything. On
This is rough, man.
So.
Hey, by the way, if you delete everything, we have everything recorded.
Yes, it's called.
Thanks to the resub.
Apartments.
Bin user and clarity.
Yeah, it's right across from the wall. Jack in the Box on the right end.
And thanks to the resub Arhex.
He's calling a friend. He's calling a friend right now.
Yeah, he's at the apartments.
Well, yeah, he needs to get picked up.
Right now, Philip.
Just please come.
What are you panicking for? He's clearly calling a friend to get the fuck out of there. He's trying to get extracted from the mission.
Right by the jacket.
Okay, please come quick. He's calling. It looks like he's calling some backup. Okay, all right.
Oh, this guy sucks. Looks like he's calling some backup.
You see,
What a piece of shit, bro.
Hello? You have no sympathy.
Thanks to the resub Nuka Cola.
That wanted to 13-year-old girl. We have him admitting to everything. Say again? He's just like in front of the apartment. So we're just like talking to him.
This is just hard, man. I've never had a video that makes me actually fucking feel bad for the pedophile. But these two guys, or, well, not even really this guy, the other guy,
His name's Brian.
he's calling for backup.
His name's Brian. Just please send somebody over here, like ASAP. Bryant, like Kobe Bryant. Bryant. Yes.
I mean, they're calling the police.
Can we tell him to hurry up?
He can't. Please send somebody over here.
So is this just the rest of the video?
He came to a 13-year-old, and he has multiple.
Exit tier 1 ferrets in the resub Dizashi.
We have all these messages saved with him. He's asked for lewd material. It's a sting operation. We have an organization that does this. But can you just please just send
Okay, don't misconstrue. I don't feel bad for him. I've just never had a single video that ever made me feel like the pedophile wasn't like the only evil person in the room. There, that's a better way of saying it. Christ.
What's your phone number?
This guy's calling the police saying that this guy is calling for backup.
Alright, well he's heading home now, so you know.
Hey, Cece.
You're gonna get help, right?
Hey, Cece unit.
Yes, you know
Hey, bro.
what? Just send the cop
Not
over
back
here.
up.
Send the
You're
cop
gonna
over
get
here.
help, right?
No, we don't. Just send somebody.
Ugh.
He's driving
Okay.
off. No weapon.
Do this with EDP. There's tons of videos that we do like this. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. We have a ton of new viewers. It'll help us a ton. We flew.
I knew there
all
was
the way
going to be a
California from
subscriber
Houston,
call to
Texas go get
action.
EDP. So be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay. So, that is fucking rough. That was a lot worse than I thought it'd be. EDP got fucking blasted. Hopefully there'll be some kind of legal ramification there. But again, that team, that guy, Predator Poachers, this guy, fucking horrible guy. What was that video you recommended? I've only seen the one where he was just saying the N-word, hard R, all that shit. Where's the one you recommended? Because he's also been accused of being a pedophile, because apparently there's like videos he made about kids or something. I don't know. I only caught like the general details on Twitter. Can't click links, but it's... Let me type this in on another screen. This whole story is so fucking wild. I wish it was anybody else that got EDP. Anybody else. Okay. Okay, let me see. Is this it?
You know that.
Okay, this looks familiar. I feel like I saw this on Twitter. I didn't click it, but this looks familiar.
That piece of cloth on your upper body, from your hip to your neck, the shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Take it off. Cause they ask. Yeah. Yeah. Predators ask for a lot of pictures, man. They're sick. Go ahead, take off your shirt.
What the fuck? Oh. It's fucking weird. Even if that guy's not 13, still weird. But yeah, little heads up. I doubt they use an actual 13-year-old for a decoy. Still fucking weird. But the racist shit, though. Hold on. Where's that? There's like a whole compilation of it. Oh, I definitely can't play the racist shit, though. 100% can't play that. Thanks to the resub plinks and the gift sub handles. And the resub bro memento. Later in the video, he asked the dude he's talking to, "You promise you're 13?" That could very well be real, but this guy's like a perpetual troll, like edgy troll whose trolling it consists of just saying the N-word to people on stream. That's probably just a troll attempt. But I don't know, maybe it's not. Thanks to the Prime Rubica. And yeah, it was fucking sad. It was fucking sad attempt of an interview for sure, Lucky. Well, that was wild. You guys weren't lying. That was actually really bad. Really fucking bad. Thanks to the Prime Benji, Nawaf, and Jeffrey. Wow. Hold on a second. Okay. Thanks to Resub Lynn. Yeah. The investigation, I think, was a very good thing done by very bad people. I did also see this one. I did see this clip. So they caught another pedophile. I probably can't even play this one either. Hold on. Let me just see. The things this guy says are really bad, like racist, all kinds of horrible shit from this guy. And a lot of people have taken note of it, but not everyone. I don't think this guy should be gaining so many subs for this shit. He did a good thing, and he tried his best to make a lot of money off it and capitalize on it, constantly calling for subscribe actions, refusing to post the video till it has full ads. So, I think the guy sucks, but what he did was good. I really don't think I can play this video, though. Like, to show some of the shit. He's a tier 1 Stin in the Prime Pancake and gives sub Lurling, resub Dizzy. Why can't you play it? Because the man just keeps dropping the N-word. And when he's talking to this guy in particular, he keeps talking about how... So, I'll break it down. The guy here is suicidal. He gets caught and he starts talking about how he's suicidal. He's tried to kill himself a couple of times. And in response, this guy says, "You can't kill yourself because you're Jewish. That'd be a hate crime. What are you, some kind of Jewish Nazi?" And then he keeps saying that for like 5 minutes. Like, that's his whole joke. He has like a little stand-up routine about why this guy shouldn't kill himself because he's Jewish. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. Like, they do a good thing. Catching pedophiles, great. And if they're really, like, actual pedophiles and not, like, staged circus acts for YouTube, wonderful. That's always good stuff. While I never think it's good for vigilantes to do it, I'd rather professionals like Chris Hansen do it. At least they're trying to do something good. But this guy, he's a piece of shit. Thanks to Tier 1 Andy Warhol and the resub Knee and the 5 gift subs Chad Joker. Still haven't played Friday Night Funkin' Week 7 yet. We already finished all of Chris Hansen, man. We watched all of To Catch a Predator and Hansen vs. Predator. That was a wild adventure though, man. That was probably one of the wildest YouTuber moments I think I've ever seen on the platform. Holy shit. Thanks to the resub Dank. I'm going to fill up my water real quick and take a piss. I'll be back in just a second. Thanks to Tier 1 Malefic. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for resub Nick. Alright. So is this where the roller coaster ends? Or is there more? Actually, I want to look this up. Is he in any way facing any kind of legal ramifications from all this? Let's see. Did EDP make a response? I highly doubt it. It looks like he privated his channel. No, here it is.
Be known to every motherfucker who fucking
No, he hasn't made a response. Though this is a really... That's a pretty fitting final video title. That's almost eerie how well that fits. Thanks to the resub, Jamie and Thomas. He made a response on his second channel? He has a second channel? What's his second channel?
Let this be known.
Okay. Oh.
And they decided to screenshot the shit and record
Very excited for
and
Nier.
all this extra
Nier's my most
bullshit.
anticipated game of the
And
year.
fucking look at him being a pedophile. Bro, let me tell you something, dog, okay? Do you honestly think, right? And I don't even know why I'm explaining myself to people, but unfortunately, niggas are fucking retarded. Do you honestly think that through all the bullshit I've been through, you know what I mean? Me losing my mom.
You keep bringing that up, but that doesn't disprove any of the text messages or anything.
Growing at rapid fucking rates. You know what I mean?
This is old? Oh, okay. Oh, so then this is... I see. Someone's spreading that as though it's his actual new response. Thanks for the resub, Jakey. No, I'm not a huge fan of that one, Remo. That's not a very fun show. No, again, the people that exposed him, terrible. The guy that exposed him, terrible. Absolutely terrible. EDP 445 2.0. Nothing here. Yeah, seems like it, Jonah. First one? This was way before any of that shit came out.
All right, y'all, what the fuck's cracking with it, my nigga? It's your boy, Eat That Pussy 445. Coming back at you, hoe ass, no lie trolling mother.
See, this has nothing to do with the new shit. The things came out 2 days ago, not 4. What? How? The shit... Okay, right, I guess he predicted the future.
So as you guys can see
down
by
Molly.
the title, I'm actually going to be deleting every single video on my main channel. My main channel, not this channel. This is my backup channel. But every single video I'll be deleting on my main channel. So if you guys want to sit back and go download your fucking favorite videos and fucking save them and shit, you know what I mean? Oh my God, that nigga's funny. You know what I mean? Crack jokes, bullshit, shoot the shit. If you guys want to savor those funny ass goddamn videos, this is your fucking chance, because starting tomorrow, I'll be deleting all of my videos on my main channel. So you better move motherfucking quickly.
But he didn't do that. What does that have to do with anything? Why did you tell me to watch that? That had nothing to do with literally anything. Thanks to the bits, Coil. Can't click links, M2D. Is that a fact, Studio? So this is where the adventure ends then? Damn. That was probably after the interview. Yeah, even still though, him deleting the videos doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything at all. And he didn't delete them. So I don't really see what that has to do with shit. Thanks to the resub trooper. God, that was fucking rough. That was so much worse than I expected it to be. That was so much worse. Like, significantly worse. He's not in jail. I highly doubt he's in jail. I'd honestly be surprised if the Predator poachers even alerted authorities. They only cared about views and monetization on it. I would be shocked if they even remembered to call the authorities. Thanks to the resub, Giza. Alright, if you say so, I don't think that... Whoops. I don't think that this is in response to the, shit. I think this is in response to his first allegations of pedophilia like a year ago, which is why everyone keeps saying old. True Blade. He's wearing the same shirt. That's a really good point. But I also wear the same kind of shirt like every day. That could be a coincidence, but that is a really good point. This is the shirt he was wearing when he was confronted. Thanks to the Prime Soup. There's only 2 people that say that this video is in response to the new shit, and everyone else says that this is his response to the old shit. I've only seen 2 people say that this is actually, like, in response to this, what we just watched. So I'm just gonna go with the majority here and assume that this is how he responded to the older shit. Because again, this isn't his first rodeo with this controversy. He had this happen literally a year ago. Thanks to the Prime, Nanny, and resub 130. Why are you streaming so early today? Because I really wanted to catch up on all this EDP shit. It was flooding Twitter today. My timeline was full of this EDP drama. And I can't even call it drama. This is like a real situation. The EDP situation. I had no idea it was going to be this bad. I knew the people that did the investigation were pieces of shit. But I had no idea how bad this whole thing was. This is rough. I would be shocked. Absolutely stunned if EDP somehow bounces back from all this. I don't think there's any way he should. Thanks for the 10 gift subs, Don Ginny. I really appreciate the big drop again, Don. You've been super generous today. Thanks for the Prime Jack. You still gonna stream tonight? Yeah. We'll probably finish Everhood later. I can't click Link Studio, I just said that, man. You don't have to donate either, you just type in the chat, bro. That's what I'm thinking, Seb. I actually, before finishing this up, I do want to look them up one more time. They claim that they've done this before, and the chat has told me that they've had people arrested. I want to see that. Is their website Predator Poachers Official? Yes. Okay. Let me just immediately show you why I doubt that these guys actually care and are doing this for a good cause. Just going to their website. This is the first thing. Before you get anything else, you get payment plans. This is fucked up. They're trying so hard to ride the back of the good deed that they've done. And they're the worst people to have done it. Crazy. Thanks to the resub Jojo. So now where can I find out their track record? Have they actually gotten bad people off of the streets? Or do I have to pay to get that information? Holy shit. Wow. Making merch for hunting pedophiles. That's so weird. What does that merch even consist of? It's gonna be like one of those, like, cool dad shirts, like, I'm a veteran, I didn't fight in wars for you to look at my daughter, I'll put you in the ground. It's gonna be like one of those. I hunt pedophiles for views on YouTube. Or for money on YouTube, excuse me. At least Anxiety War. I do know the channel. At least they seem to actually want to do something good. And being successful is just... It came with the turf for them. Like Chris Hansen. Though I wouldn't really compare Anxiety War to Chris Hansen. But what I'm saying is at least they seem to be in it for a good reason. And there's also no information on this site except for buying things. I just wanted to know, do they have any proof that their investigations and this content they've made has actually gotten anyone arrested, put away, off the streets, anything? A lot of you said that they did, so I'm just wondering where you found that information. Check the merch. Wow. Thanks to Prime, Spoo, Tier 1 Roberto, and Tier 1 J. The resub Unusual Gaming and Prince. Who wouldn't want to walk around with a shirt that says Predator Poacher, Hunters Club? That'd be pretty cool. I might have to sign up for that. Thanks to Prime, George Sue. Fucking wild. Okay, let me again Google them one more time. I'd like to see any evidence at all that they've fucking gotten pedophiles behind bars. So the first thing that comes up when I look this up, vigilante investigation creates issues for prosecuting cases. Talking about the predator poachers. Wonderful. Now let's see what the conclusion was here. I don't want to read the whole story. But I just want to see why they weren't able to press charges because of the predator poachers. There's not a lot that the police can do to sanitize a bad investigation from a legal perspective. So they actively made it difficult to prosecute a pedophile. They're doing the opposite of helping. Thanks to the Prime Pickle Prince. Yes, here's the main difference. Something I talk about. Things like To Catch a Predator is done in collaboration with the law enforcement. So that way it's done in the right way so that they can actually face legal ramifications. And I'm actually pretty sure there's even a YouTube vigilante predator group that works with law enforcement too. And it's definitely not the predator poachers. So there are people that do it the right way. So that way they can actually make a difference and get them behind bars. Okay, let me check again. That was only one. Maybe their other ones worked out. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's a positive one. I don't know if this is the same group because the guy behind it asked to be uncredited and unnamed, which does not sound like the Predator Poacher guy at all. But a vigilante predator hunter got 2 people arrested, and one of the charges stuck. It's the Tier 1 Pandora and the resub father. I don't think this is the same group, though, because the guy explicitly asked to not be named. Whereas this guy wants all of the limelight possible for as much money as possible. So I don't even know if that's the same guy. But if it is, something has really changed along the way. That was in March of last year. Thanks to Prime Tobias and the resub Vigil. Now this one is actually about predator poachers. Let's see. Predator poachers got a guy named Jamie who was arrested but then released. And there's no follow-up. So I wonder if that suffered the same problem the other one did, where predator poachers actively made it hard to press charges. Thanks to resub Austin. It was the same thing that they got EDP with. Posed as a child, lured the guy, and then he got arrested there, but was released the same day with no charges. Wild. But yeah, this was a crazy little adventure. Fucking roller coaster, man. Crazy. I really wish it was anybody else who did this, so that way you could actually say, like, they did a good thing and they're good people. But here you can only say they did a good thing. And it doesn't go beyond that. Thanks to Tier 1 Jesus. Shame. Yeah, the benefit here is, as opposed to the other ones, EDP was a public figure that was preying on children. So even if he doesn't get any legal charges, which I think the evidence is there that should work, even if he doesn't, he's now lost the platform where he was preying on kids. So that in and of itself is a good thing. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Pappy, and the Prime Slayer. Appreciate it, Pappy. Thank you, man. So it's a little different than the other cases, I guess. And the other guy is CC unit. Oh, in the video? He was the only one that I thought was at least trying to do like an interview or like get some level of like, this is bad. Whereas the other guy was there trying to do like a bad Amy Schumer routine on him. Nah, I beat the pacifist route of Everhood last night. I still have to do the other route. Thanks to the resub Opam and basically a ninja. I would normally agree with that, Nobud, but the thing is he was using his public platform to prey on people. So he should be publicly shown in this light. So that way people can avoid him. I think that is very much the right way of handling this case in particular, to make it all public. It was just done by a horrible person. No. I was fine, Grim. I was just so happy to have finally beat the boss. I don't think anyone's sympathizing with the Predator. It's really just a matter of the person who caught the Predator is so unlikable that you can't help but mention it when talking about the story. I really don't think there's anyone on EDP's side. Everything he said and did is deplorable. But when you have the guy who caught the Predator saying, like, quickly get here, he's calling for backup, you can't help but be like, holy shit, not only is the pedophile evil, but this guy's also evil. Like, you know what I mean? It's hard to just focus on one guy when they're both bad. Thanks for the resub, Ainzante. He's calling in more pedophiles. Jesus Christ, get over here quick! There's a clown car showing up and it's... Oh my god, it's all pedophiles! You won't believe... Pedophiles everywhere! Thanks to the Prime J. Yeah, and he's also racist. Okay. From everything that has surfaced on his past, it seems like he is a very edgy troller, where his edgy trolling is just being racist. Oh, speaking of James Charles, apparently Chris Hansen's investigating him. Not that I think Chris Hansen does, like, good work anymore, but maybe something will come from that. Thanks to the Prime Rose. Thanks to the Bits J. No, EDP is not racist. The guy who was behind it was doing a bunch of racist shit. He's the Prime, homie. Thanks to the Tier 1. Knicks lose again in the resub at Sablaki. YouTube is quickly becoming pedo central. I don't think it has anything to do with the platform. It just has to do with how big the platform's become. When you cast a net that wide, there's going to be a lot of fucked up people in it. It's like the third biggest website on the internet. You know how many people use that platform? I'd say Twitter is pedo central. There's open pedophiles with entire communities saying like, hey, let's fucking go. Whether or not those are troll accounts or what, doesn't really matter. It's just a statement. Like, there's so many people now. Obviously, there's going to be a ton of bad ones. Thanks to the resub Fauna. And the bits Wally. When will I do Friday Night Funkin' Week 7? Sometime this week. I watched Chris Hansen's recent interview. Chris Hansen, like I said, I don't think has done very much good in the last, like 8 years or however long it's been. But he did have an interview recently that I saw on the YouTube front page where it was about one of the pedophiles he caught and had arrested. He killed himself. Or, no, he was investigating, like, a senator who was confirmed to be preying on kids or something. And when they went with the authorities to arrest him, the senator killed himself. And the interview asked Chris about it, and he said, well, yeah, you know, you don't like to see someone kill themselves, but I didn't lose any sleep over it. Like, that was his whole response to it. Like, the guy's, he's fucking stone cold. Like, Chris Hansen was kind of a madman. He's just like, yeah, you know, pedophile, he killed himself. So what's the next question? Oh, about my YouTube channel? Yeah. That's a Hansen vs. Predator. Thanks to the Prime Dog and Scandalic. Like, it was pretty hardcore, and that was pretty recent. Yeah, I know. Like I said, Chris Hansen's not a good guy. He, like, cheated on his wife or embezzled money or something. He had some big... well, I know he cheated on his wife, and he had some kind of, like, legal controversy. There's the Prime Vote and the resub Masteries. That's weird. That is very weird, yeah, agreed. Thanks to the Bits Pappy and the Bits J. Well, I'm going to call it for now. I'll be streaming again later tonight. We'll probably finish Everhood. That's what I'm feeling. At least at the moment. Maybe we'll do something else. Maybe a YouTube night, because there's a couple more slapping highlights that came out. So we'll just play it by ear, whatever I'm feeling at the time. But this was a pretty wild ride, so this was pretty interesting. Thanks everyone for tuning in. To everyone who and thanks for the 5, Dread. To everyone who donated, big thank you. To the new subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot to me, so thank you for the generosity. Really appreciate it, and I will see you tonight. Let me see who's streaming right now. I'll toss you... There's not many people streaming right now. Oh, here we go. I'll throw you over to Drum Bum. He plays Apex. There. So if you want to see Apex, you can stick around and watch him. But I'll be on tonight in about like 5 or 6 hours. Really appreciate it, and I will see you all tonight. Thanks for the resub, Verica. Thanks for the generosity. See ya.